Hi everybody, welcome to week 1 in Financial Crimes 1. This is Professor Dunaway. So, as you all know, we now have this new platform we're using, and we are all learning it together, so we'll probably need to have some patience as we all work our way around and through everything and everything like that. So, on your screen I have clicked into the class Financial Crimes 1. For this term, and then clicked into modules, and here is where you'll find the majority of the information. On the left here, you'll also see the announcements, where those will be discussions for the discussion forum. But again, for this week, you'll probably be spending the majority of your time again in the discussion forum and then in this module section. So I will be posting these videos, hopefully, weekly. I'm still not sure about posting the videos in this new format. But if you're able to hear this at some point this weekend, then that's a good sign that I figured it out, and then I will be posting these going forward. I will post them usually on Saturday or Sunday, depending on my schedule that weekend, on the latest Monday of each week. And I will kind of go over where we've been the week before, where we are the current week, and then where we're going to be going the next week. I will also discuss important reminders and also important announcements and information. So it's usually just a few minutes. So I stress that this is part of the class to listen to these announcements. So please do so each week. Because again, if there are important announcements, they will be announced most likely through these videos, if we know in advance by when I'm posting. So as you will see, as I mentioned, this course is broken down, or there's a module section in this course. For those of you who had previous classes, you were used to seeing the course roadmap. So if you scroll over, you'll see there is still a course roadmap. So at the top of this, you'll see weekly office hours. I'll discuss weekly office hours in a bit, but this is where you'll see the schedule and then how to click into office hours. The course roadmap discusses the term dates for this fall quarter or semester or term. The syllabus is located here, so you want to make sure you take a look at that. And then you'll see Professor Monroe's bio, my information, and then there's also a short video that Professor Monroe has put together. It's kind of an introduction to the course. So you want to make sure here that you for sure look at the syllabus and then also the intro to the course video. So if you go over to the left, you'll see discussions. If you click into that, it'll load. So this is where you will be posting each week in the discussion forum. And again, I'll go through that again in a minute. But for this, for now, we want you to post in the community forum your social bio. So just post us, tell us something about you. Again, for those of you who have been in courses before, you know how much we kind of interact with each other. So this is a good place, a good first meeting point, if you will, to start getting to know one another. Your fellow classmates, their background. So just post something about yourself here so we can all start getting to know each other. And then again, you'll be posting each week your initial post. So since I'm here, I might as well click in. So for week 1, you'll have your initial post, which is due Wednesday evenings by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So this week for your initial post, we're asking that after reviewing the syllabus, what are some of the topics that you are excited about learning? Do you have any questions about the course? So that's your initial post for week 1. And then you need to also post replies and comments to other students. So we ask for your replies that you discuss with each other, what you hope to get out of this course, and the topics presented. Your replies are due Sunday evening by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time each week. And there's no set number of replies that we are looking for. However, in order to get full points, you must have multiple replies. So you can't just have one and move on and consider it done. In addition, they need to be robust. So, for this one, there's really going to be no citations or anything. But as we start working through the course where we're discussing course materials, You want to have citations. You want to be furthering the discussion. If you just are saying, hey, classmate, I agree with you, good post, you are not going to get full points. You need to be using the materials, actually replying to the meat of their post, discussing the topic at hand. So, again, they must be robust to get full points. You must have multiple replies to get full points, and also each of them must be robust, using the course materials and furthering the conversation. Okay, so let's go back into modules. So we've discussed discussions, we've discussed what these videos will entail each week. So grades, and this is again discussed in the syllabus, but your grades for the course are basically composed of two things: your discussion forum posts, which I just went over, and then your assignments. So the max points you can receive each week in the discussion forum is 25. So again, to get max points, do as I said, make multiple comments, post your initial post, and make sure that all of your posts are substantive and robust, and that you're actually using the course materials when needed, or furthering the conversation. And then there's 3 assignments in this class. One that will be due at the end of week 3, which is July 29th. One that is due at the end of week 2, which is August 19th. And then your third one is due at the end of the course, end of week 8, which is September 2nd. For the extension policy, look at the syllabus, but basically for the first 2 assignments, you are able to get a 1-week extension. You must let me know prior to the week, or prior to the due date of the assignment. So all assignments are due Sunday evening by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. You must contact me prior to Sunday to ask for an extension. Send me an email, let me know what's going on, why you need an extension. I will get back to you. But for the third assignment, you are not allowed an extension. The way the terms line up, there's no time to allow extensions for the third assignment. But for the first 2, you can get a 7-day extension. But again, I suggest you look at the syllabus where it spells out our policy. Office hours are optional. So if you click into the schedule, the weeks 1 through 4 are going to be Wednesdays at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time with Dr. Monroe. And then weeks 5 through 8 will be with me, Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And again, you will go into modules and join weekly office hours. And then that's how you will get into office hours if you want to. Again, they're optional. So if you want to stop in and say hello or ask a question, those are the hours. But you do not need to be there. It does not count towards your grade or anything. Okay, I think those are all the general announcements. So now again, back to the module section. If you scroll down, you'll see that now everything's broken down by week. So week 1, the topic is basically an introduction and overview of the course. So for each week, you'll see that there are learning objectives. So for week 1, if you click into the learning objectives, basically you want to look at these, I suggest before and after the week. So before, then you'll kind of know what's coming. So for week 1, you should be able, after going through the reading and the videos, you should be able to discuss the purposes, strengths, and weaknesses of financial intelligence units. And you should also be able to analyze the range of financial crimes, both domestic and international. So for week 1, you want to make sure that you can do that. And after going through everything, if you feel you have a good handle on those, then you're good. You will see that there are learning objectives posted for each week. So I suggest going through those at the beginning and end of each week to make sure that you're on track. And then the reading is also posted right here. So 3rd tab down, if you click in there, will be the reading for this week. You'll see that we're basically asking you to go to a few websites and just kind of get familiar. So welcome to FinCEN. There's a link to that website, the Canadian FIU, and then the Australian FIU. So just go to those websites, click around, read what they're about, just be familiar with those. That is your reading for week 1. And then you'll also notice that, as we get back out here, so under the reading, then there's 4 videos: Introduction to AML Compliance, Introduction to Terrorist Financing, Introduction to Bribery and Corruption, and Research Skills and Resources to Fight Financial Crimes. So those are the 4 videos that Dr. Monroe has put together for you for this week to take a look at. So that's week 1. Next week, we will begin our talk of money laundering. So week 2 is money laundering, week A, and then just looking ahead a bit, week 3 is money laundering part B. So 2 weeks of money laundering discussion. All right, so just a little recap of what I've gone over here. So for this week, you want to just, again, familiarize yourself. I'm not sure how much time any of you have spent in this new format, this new platform. So I suggest taking some time, clicking around, getting familiar with it. On the syllabus, it has our Lexis rep. So if you have any questions or problems, contact the Lexis rep, and she can help direct you, either help you with your question or get you to who you need to speak to if you're having issues with this new platform itself. So again, this week you want to go to the course roadmap. You want to look at the intro video. You want to read the syllabus. Then you want to go to the discussion forum and post your social bio in the community forum section. And you want to do your initial post for week 1 and then your replies and comments for week 1. So post in the discussion forum. You want to do the reading that I showed you, those 3 websites. And then you want to watch the videos. And then a reminder, optional office hours this week are with Dr. Monroe on Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So if you want to stop in and say hello, he will be there. And then just looking ahead, your first assignment is due July 29th. So again, that is the end of week 3. I think that's it. I know I went over a lot fairly quickly. So email me if you have any questions. My contact info is on the syllabus as well. But my email address is Dunawal, so DUNAWAL @tjsl.edu. If you did want to have a conversation, if you prefer to speak on the phone, just email me and let me know that, and then we can set up a time that works for both of us. I think that's everything. So I hope you all have a great first week. Again, if you have any questions, email me. And I know Dr. Monroe has also posted an announcement with his email address. If you have any questions for him, he is great at interacting with the students and, getting questions from you. So he's taught this class a lot. And so contact him with any questions. And I think that's it. So I will hopefully everybody has a great week, and I will talk to you later. Thanks.